Hello.
Hi, so we're live. We're live on Facebook. It's been a little while since I've done a live. I haven't done it for ages. And it's also been a little while since I had a guest. So this is a momentous occasion. The Facebook Live is a momentous occasion, but actually it's a momentous occasion for me to be talking to Jana Gorst in Slovakia, in advance of our end of life doula preparation course, which the retreat for which is taking place at Trigonos in Snowdonia. It's the last weekend of November. I should have come prepared. I need to always check dates before I give dates out. So the dates of the Trigonos retreat, we arrive on Sunday the 27th of November, and we'll be leaving on Friday the 2nd of December. So that is the face-to-face component of the Sacred Circle End of Life Doula preparation. And Jana is my co-facilitator. What? And and so what I suggested this. Jana's not that excited. Well, maybe you are excited about the Facebook Live. Facebook Live element. I'm just going to put you on the spot. But what we wanted to communicate to people is what a phenomenal combination of facilitators myself and Jana are. Like, not that we're blowing our own trumpets, but we are a little bit, just a little bit of trumpet blowing, because as you'll hear in a minute, Jana's story is amazing, absolutely extraordinary story of how the End of Life Doula course combined with all of the rest of your life experience and has taken you into some kind of cosmic stellar other realm. And of course I'm the founder of the course, so that we should be collaborating together in Snowdonia at Trigonos is going to be epic. It's going to be epic, and I cannot wait. And so we wanted to communicate that to the universe so that people who feel called to come might come and join us. Yeah, might come and join us. So, not too much more about me. Let's hear about you. Just first of all, tell us about yourself, about you that is Jana, and we'll talk about the work in a bit, but it's a bit about yourself.
Hello, everybody. This is my very, very first time live, so a bit nervous. But yes, who am I? Originally, I'm from Slovakia, where I ended up and live right now. So I came back to my roots. And where we all started and where we met with Alexandra was in the UK in Lancaster, where at the time I lived and worked as a nurse in a local St. John's Hospice at Lancaster. And I've been working there for 5 years as a nurse. And prior to that, I've done a little bit of self-discovery journey and all the ups and downs, which after I met Alexandra, all kicked off and absolutely blown the tops off, because I realized, wow, I want to do a little bit more than just going to work, pay my bills, and all that stuff. And basically, I never, ever, ever thought or dreamed that when we connected to our ancestors during the course with Alexandra, I would want to come back to Slovakia, back to my roots, and to be driven, literally, how my husband always describes now, you are driven by this work, and this work is calling you to be birthed. So even though hospice work was really set good foundation, but there was something else which was missing, and it was quite a big piece, quite quite big puzzle piece in me and in the connection with people I had. It all started obviously as I started to practice what we were taught at the course, or shall I say, what we were discovering at the course, because I always feel that it's not that we are given some information only, but it's self discovery. Like literally, like one other person in the course said, we are remembering what is already deeply in our roots and deeply in our bones, I think she said. And yeah, I some crazy time when I started to meet obviously death very close up, not just with my patient but with my close friends. When I started to meet people who were more and more saying, "Oh, we've been waiting until we retire. We've been waiting until the kids grow up to do what we really love to do." And in there was never the time. And I guess the last moment, pivotal moment for me, was when my dear friend died, who was the same age as me, kids at the same age as me, and I it kind of really shaken me from my core when I questioned everything, and I said, if I wait any minute longer, I will never do it. What I'm so afraid of doing, and that was to go back home and start bringing this work to people in Slovakia, and literally while I'm educating myself, passing it on, passing it on. So in 2019, I dragged my whole family with the promise of, oh, we're just going to try for 1 year if we can do it. And obviously, it was 2019. Back end, I connected with a non-profit organization called Kolobek Života, which is Circle of Life, which is wonderful, wonderful charity, non-profit organization who is working with orphans, with people who lost their partners. So it's basically grief work, and that started to connect me with what is actually in here, where I can start. I was literally mapping just the ground, and we do say the fields are not ploughed yet here. That's how it felt from very first start. Not just personal changes we've been going through as a family in these last 3 years, plus the world changes, pandemic, everything. It felt like huge initiation into this work, not just for me, but I feel as a nation as well. And where I was kind of literally initiated into this work was by coincidence, as Alexandra was. She meant to come. You meant to come to a course and lead the course in, I believe it was July 2020, and obviously a whole beginning of the year and spring, summer, it was quarantines and problems to travel and everything. But we had fully booked course. Me and add two from this charity with grief work, and communicated with Alexandra. What am I going to do? I really don't want to cancel it. I was scared. What can I say? But it was huge. It was huge. Success is wrong word. It was the understanding how it was like really dry ground, and we came with rain, with a good summer rain, finally outpour. And I've got goosebumps now when I think about the first time. We've done already, if I'm not mistaken, 4 or 5 courses up to now with the same program topics, and with these two amazing women from Kolobek Života. But I also started to feel there needed to be an addition. So I topped it up with 3 months online deep. It's more than foundational course because we're going through deep personal stuff. So, and that's now the 4th group I'm leading. So really, I know it was more than introduction, Alexandra. Sorry.
You've done me a favour, because can you hear that sound?
All right. Is that your dog?
No. I'm at my friend's house, and just as you started talking, I've got the fire on, and the fan on the fire started to spin, and it's clacking. So I'm like, ah! So I was so glad that you spoke so much. I hope it's not disturbing other people. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, it sounds actually quite like percussions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a cowbell.
Yeah. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I'm not going to dance to the... Anyway, that's what it is. It's the fan in the background. I can do nothing about it while we're on live, so we just have to roll with it. You see, for me, my vision was always that this course, as it came through, although people do go, oh, Alexandra, you're so amazing. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. But the course itself has a life of its own. And I've always believed that facilitators from different cultures, different heritages, from different lands could take the structure of the course, the intention of the course, and that when it's seeded into different lands, that it will flourish and be culturally aligned with what is in that local area. And you were the first person to road test that theory, was that it would be possible for the concept to find itself elsewhere and then make it its own. So it's what you offer isn't my course in Slovakia. You've developed something that is uniquely Slovakian, inspired by what happened in Lancaster. And that was an epic weekend, wasn't it, in Lancaster? I'm not going to keep talking because that's going to drive everybody mad. It's driving me mad. But I just wanted to celebrate that. I wanted to celebrate the potential of our collaboration, and to recognize that the way that the Sacred Circle courses are growing is globally. Like, this is mind-blowing that we have a global community, and that's incredible. So you're going to come to North Wales. You're going to be my co-facilitator at Trigonos. I'm going to mute again so that sound goes away. Is there anything else you would say before we close the live? We just wanted to put our presence in the world, didn't we? I'm going to mute.
Brilliant. So now I can talk. Oh, oh wow. Yeah, the co-facilitation. I am equally excited as petrified, as you can tell. But that happens in altogether before everything happens. And you are so right about that. Whatever skeleton of work we bring, each group creates completely different experiences, and it has life on its own. I My husband always laughs because I can, before I facilitate any seminar, any groups, I'm trying to prepare. That's the male. I need to be prepared, and then the day arrives, and everything goes out of the window anyway. But I always do it, and what happens is every person brings their own life story. Every person brings their own experiences and things which want to be heard, which want to be unlocked and held. And this is the basic and, I guess, the whole experience um, of the group work. What I love, what I love about the groups, especially that, and I guess I experienced it firsthand with you, that we all want to be heard, that we all want to be held, and we don't do it. We stopped doing it a long time ago. And I always say, yes, this is not therapeutical seminar, course, or whatever. We are not here to heal you, but I always say we are all the healers. We all have the potential, and we all have the yeah. We can all do it without without thinking, oh, we this is what we're going to do. It always happens, whatever needs to happen. So it's always with that in the background, being humble and knowing that whatever is happening, it's happening, and it's not my doing. We are held by something much bigger than we are. So yeah, I don't want to talk
Yeah,
too much.
do you know what? You've done an amazing job while I've been listening to the cacophony of the percussive fan on the fire. You've done an amazing job of summarising everything that I'd like to say. So I think I'm going to end the live broadcast. We'll still be able to talk. And yeah, exactly. Let's have a
And see you all at Trigonos.
see you all at Trigonos. Everybody to Trigonos.
Please.
See you there.
Yeah.